Charity is from Florida. She booked a 2-day shoot with me. And on our second day, we're trying to think of other things that we might come up with to shoot. When during lunch, she told me that her husband was really into the movie, I think it's called The Grudge. And we decided for the second half of her second day, we would try to do something that would be special for her husband, come up with something a little bit creepy. And since this is Halloween right now, I thought this would be a good time to share this shoot with you. The first thing we did was go up into my attic after her pretty pictures were taken, and we came up with this image. This was taken with the light coming up from the stairwell going from the ceiling going downstairs, and the light behind her is just a vent in the background with daylight. So there you can see the balance of tungsten light on her face and daylight behind her, which is blue. This was a little bit creepy, and we did it using the 16 to 35 millimeter 2.8 lens, shooting it at 35 millimeters at 1600 ISO, as you can see up in the corner. We then wanted to take it a little bit further, so we did some makeup. The makeup that we used for this shoot was just makeup that I'd gotten from the local Cinema Secret store, where I had basically clown makeup, a set of different colors and white clown makeup base. The blood in these images, which I'm very impressed with, was Crystal Light, raspberry lemonade Crystal Light. I just poured it directly, the powder, directly into her mouth, and it made her salivate dramatically, and the color was incredible. I was astonished when I saw the result. I'd never used Crystal Light in this way before, but it worked out fantastic so far as creating realistic blood. In Photoshop, I increased the contrast, I exaggerated the detail, and I also went in with Liquify and stretched from the corners of her mouth down. I pulled down her mouth to make it look longer and scarier, and also stretch her teeth out a bit. I also used the Liquify tool in Photoshop to make her eyes bigger as well. I really like this shot. The shot we were after was this shot. I think this is from the movie The Grudge, in which she was crawling under the bed toward me. The light on her face was from the window directly behind me. You can see the catch lights in her eyes of the window. And then the yellow was, again, tungsten light coming from the hallway. So I like the mixture of the light in this image as well. The blood on her teeth was the Crystal Light, raspberry lemonade. And in Photoshop, I used the Liquify tool to open up her eyes, exaggerate her eyes, and then again in Liquify, right in the corners, just above, well, actually, I think in this one I did it just above her upper lip. I started to pull it down and then exaggerated the area down on the lower half of her face even more. Her husband was thrilled. She was thrilled. And as you can see from the first shot, there's quite a dramatic difference between the lovely Charity and the lovely Charity crawling underneath the bed. So this is a fun thing to do with makeup and lenses and Liquify. I wanted to share the Halloween pictures with you today. Thank you again for taking the time to watch, and have fun shooting. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.